spring when everything was new. I fell for you, you fell for me too. We spent the summer lost in love, like hand in glove. Fall came and things began to change. Our love became an exchange when I brought the final phrase, the end of the breeze. Spring came again, but you were gone. I was left to carry on, alone, afraid and so bereft, with nothing left. The story of us, a bridge cut short, the cruelest song. The story of us, a bridge too fast, couldn't last. We skipped the chapters in between, we ruined the scene. The story of us, a bridge you see, it's just a memory. We never got to the middle-aged part. We never got to play the part of growing old together side by side before our love died. We never got to see our children grow. We never got to know what it would be like to be grandparents, to make new sentiments. We cut the story way too short. We didn't give it any support. We let it wither on the vine. We ran out of time. The story of us, a bridge cut short, the cruelest sword. The story of us, a bridge too fast, couldn't last. We skipped the chapters in between, we ruined the scene. The story of us, a bridge you see, it's just a memory, but I'm writing a new story now, one that will show me how to live, to love, to grow, to be the best version of me. The story of me is just beginning, I'm finally winning. The story of me is long and true, and I'm writing it for you. The story of us, a bridge I'm letting go, I'm finally ready to grow. The story of us, see, the best story is about me. The story of us, I'm free, finally, finally me. The story of us, a bridge I know is where I didn't need to go. Story of us, abridged and done. Story of me, just begun. I wonder if you ever do, when you're lying next to her so new, if a memory crosses your mind of the love you left behind. I wonder if a song comes on that we once danced to, now long gone. If you think of me and smile, even if just for a while. I'm not asking you to want me back, I'm not asking you to retract anything you said or did. I'm just a curious kid. I hope you think of me sometimes when the moon is full and bright. I hope you think of me and know that I've learned how to grow. I you think of me with grace, not with a smile on your face, but with a knowing in your heart that we were real from the start. I know you're happy, I know you moved, I know you found the one you choose, and I'm okay with that. I'm a better woman than the one who couldn't let you go, the one who loved you, don't you know? I'm stronger now, I'm wiser too. I learn to see the real, but still I wonder in the night if I ever cross your mind's eye, if I'm a chapter in your book that you sometimes go back to. I hope you think of me sometimes when the moon is full and bright. I hope you think of me and know that I've learned how to grow. I hope you think of me with grace, not with a smile on your face, but with a knowing in your heart that we were real from the start. And if you don't, that's okay too. I've learned to see the real you and the real me, the one who's strong, the one who's finally singing her own song. I don't need you to remember me, to be the best I can be. I remember me, and that's enough. Learning to be tough. I hope you think of me, but if you don't, I'm okay. I won't. I hope you think of me with love, but I'm rising above. I hope you think of me, and I'll think of you, but I'm seeing the whole thing through. I hope you think of me, and I'll be free. Finally, finally me. Think of me. Or don't. I'm okay. I won't. You put mountains in my way. You thought I couldn't climb them. You would say that I was weak, that I was small, that I would fall. But every mountain you put there, I climbed with care. I took each step, I held on tight, I found my might. The higher I climbed, the more I saw the truth without a flaw, that I was stronger than you knew. I would break through. The girl who climbed every mountain is me, the one who finally broke free. The girl who climbed every mountain is strong and true. She knows what to do. She reached the top and saw the view. She made it through. The girl who climbed every mountain you see is the best version of me. Oh, I climbed the mountain of my doubt. I figured it out. I climbed the mountain of my fear. I made it clear. I climbed the mountain of the past. silence, and I know it's helping me grow. Girl who climbed every mountain, that's me. I used to dread the quiet nights. I used to fear the fading lights. When I'd be left alone with me, with nothing but my company. I'd fill the space with noise and sound. I'd keep myself from being found, alone with thoughts I couldn't face in that empty space. And now I've learned to love the quiet. I've learned to end the riot in my head, in my heart. I've learned to play my part. The woman who loves her own company is me. The one who finally broke free. The woman who loves her own company is strong and true. She knows what to do. She sits with herself and finds her peace. She's found her release. The woman who loves her own company, you see, is the best version of me. I take myself on dates now. I show myself how to be content with just my own. I found my throne, I cook myself a meal. I pour some wine, I take my time. I talk to myself about my day. I found my way. I laugh at my own jokes sometimes. I write my own rhymes. I dance alone in my living room. I chase away the gloom. The woman who loves her own company is me, is the best version. The one who finally broke That's me, finally free. Woman who loves her own company. That's me, finally free. That's me, finally free. Woman who loves her own company. That's me, finally free. The woman who loves her, woman who loves her, woman who loves her own company. That's me, that's me. You were my North Star, my guiding light, the one who held me through the night. I followed you through storm and wind, I let your direction sink in. But stars and fate and compasses break, and navigators make mistakes. I trusted you to lead the way, now I'm lost, then here I stay. I don't know which way is true, I don't know which way is you. Every direction feels the same since you left, since you became a broken compass in my hand, pointing nowhere, understanding that I'm lost without your lead, that I'm lost, my heart will bleed. A broken compass spinning round on this lost and lonely ground. I don't know which way to go since you left me here alone. to find my own way now. I try to remember how to trust my gut, to trust my heart, to play my own essential part. But every road I take feels wrong without you here to sing the song of navigation, of direction, of your love and your affection. I'm walking in circles round and round on this lost and lonely ground, looking for a sign, a clue, a path that leads me back to you. A new view, a way of life that's fresh and new. I don't need you to lead the way. I can navigate my own day. I am my own North Star now, and I remember how. No more broken compass in my hand. I'm finding my way, I understand that I'm not lost. I'm finding me, the person I was meant to be. A new direction, a new light. I'm going to be alright. No more broken compass, no more fear. I'm finally here. My own direction, my own way, living fully, day by day. They said she'd never make it through. They said she didn't have a clue. They said she'd fall and never rise. They saw the tears in her eyes, but she kept going day by day. She found her own way. She got back up every time she fell. She broke the spell. She refused to let the darkness win. She let the light back in. She fought with everything she had, through the good and bad. The girl who didn't give up is me, the one who finally broke free. The girl who didn't give up is strong and true. She knows what to do. She kept on walking through the rain, through the joy and pain. The girl who didn't give up, you see, is the best version of me. I remember all the times I thought that I was truly caught in a web I couldn't escape, in a terrible shape. But something kept me going on, right up to the dawn. her, the one who changed her world, the one who never stopped believing, the one who kept on achieving. I'm so proud of who she was, because she had no because. She just kept going, kept on fighting, kept on riding. Who didn't give up? That's me. I know I'm finally ready to grow. Girl, who didn't give up? I've seen the stop pretending not to see the truth that was killing me. I made excuses, I looked away. I had so much to say, but none of it was honest, none of it was real. I couldn't feel the truth that you were never mine, that we were running out of time, that you were always halfway out the door, that you wanted something more. The truth I couldn't face was staring at me every day, constantly. The truth I couldn't face was in your eyes, behind the lies. It was in the way you'd hold your phone, the way you leave me alone. The truth I couldn't face, you see, was that you never really loved me. I knew it deep in my gut. I knew that we were in a rut. I knew that something wasn't right in the day and in the night, but I refused to let it in. I let the pain begin again and again and again and again. That love could be so one-sided, that I could be so misguided, that I could give my all to you and you'd never follow through. The truth I couldn't face was staring at me every day, constantly. The truth I couldn't face was in your eyes, behind the lies. It was in the way you'd hold your phone, the way you leave me alone. The truth I couldn't face, you see, was that you never really loved me. But facing the truth set me free. It helped me finally see that I deserve so much more than what you had in store. The truth was painful, yes, it's true, but it helped me break through. It helped me find my own way to a better day. The truth I couldn't face, I'm facing now. I'm showing myself how. The truth I couldn't face, I see. The truth set me free. The truth I couldn't face, I'm free. Finally, finally me. The truth I couldn't face, I know, is helping me grow. Truth I couldn't face. Now I see the truth set me finally free. There came a moment, clear and bright, when I had to choose in the fading light between you and me, us and I, under the same sky. For so long I'd chosen you in everything I do. I put your needs above my own. I let myself be overthrown. But that day, something shifted inside. I had nothing left to hide. I looked to you, I looked to me, and chose to be free. The girl who chose herself is me, the one who finally broke free. The girl who chose herself is strong and true. you go for good, do what I should. I had to trust that I'd be fine, that I could draw my own line, that I could make it on my own, that I could find my throne. And in that choice I found my power. In that very hour I became someone new. I broke through. The girl who chose herself is me, the one who finally broke free. The girl who chose herself is strong and true. She knows what to do. She picked herself up off the floor. She walked out the door. The girl who chose herself, you see, is the best version of me. And now I choose myself every day, in every single way. I choose my peace, I choose my joy, I choose not to destroy myself for someone else's sake. I'm finally awake. I choose me now. I'm showing you how. The girl who chose herself is me. I know I'm finally ready to grow. The girl who chose herself, I see. The best is yet to be. Girl who chose herself, I'm free. Finally me. The girl who chose herself, I know, is helping me grow. Girl who chose herself, that's it. Girl who chose herself, finally me. Girl who chose herself. Finally free. I saw the announcement in the paper today, the one where you both smiled and played, the one that said you tied the knot, the one that said you got what I got. No, not forever, not for life, just for a while, just for the strife, for loving someone who can move on before the dawn. She looks happy, she looks pleased, she looks like she's been put at ease by your love, by your care, by the life you share. I wonder if she knows about me. I wonder if she'll ever see that I was the one who paved the way for the love you give today. I'm a girl who almost had your last name, the one who played a different game. The girl who almost had your last name, the one who lost, the one who came. I remember when we talked about this day. I remember what we used to say about the future, about the ring, about the everything. You'd hold my hand and promise me that we would always be together, always till the end. You call me your best friend, but best friends don't walk away. Best friends don't have nothing to say. Best friends don't leave you in the dust. Best friends don't break your trust. I wonder if she knows about me. I wonder if she'll ever see last name, the one who lost, the one who came, but almost doesn't count. I know I have to let it go. She has your name, she has your heart. I have to play my part in moving on and letting be, and finally seeing me. I don't need your name to be complete. I have my own heartbeat. The girl who got your last name can have it all. I'm standing tall. The girl who got your last name, I hope she's blessed. I've passed the test. The girl who got your last name, I'm free. Finally me. The girl who got your last name, I see. The only name I need is me. Your last name, someone else's game. My own name is my claim to fame. For all those years I whispered low, I had so much I wanted to show, but fear kept me silent, kept me small. I gave you my all and never spoke of what I needed. My heart always conceded to your wants, to your needs. I planted your seeds, but somewhere deep inside me grew a voice that finally knew that it was time to speak out loud, to stand out from the crowd. The woman who found her voice is me, the one who finally broke free. The woman who found her voice is strong and true. She knows what to do. She speaks the truth for all to hear. She's conquered every fear. The woman who found her voice, you see, is the best version of me. I started with a single word, the bravest I had ever heard. I said no when I meant no. I finally let it show. I said yes to what I wanted, the fears I had confronted. I spoke up in meetings and with friends. I made amends to the girl who stayed so quiet so long. I sing a new song free. We're in that awkward space between the haven't been and the might have been. We're not together, not apart. We're in the in-between of the heart. I don't know if I should call, I don't know if I should fall back in you, back in you, back into the trust. We're in the middle of the road, carrying a heavy load of uncertainty and doubt, trying to figure it out. The in-between is killing me slowly. In-between is the only place I've ever been so confused. The in-between is used to make me crazy, make me wild, to make me like a child who doesn't know which way to go. The in-between, it moves so slow. You text me sometimes just to check. You leave me with a wreck of feelings that I can't contain. In the in-between of the pain, you say you miss me, say you care, but you're never really there. You're in the middle, on the fence, it makes no sense. I need you in or I need you out. I need to end this doubt. I need to know which way to turn. I need to learn. The in-between is killing me slowly. In-between is the only place I've ever been so confused. The in-between is used to make me crazy, make me wild, to make me like a child who doesn't know which way to go. The in-between, it moves so slow. But I'm choosing to leave the in-between. I'm finally gonna be seen. I'm choosing me, I'm choosing now. I'm showing you out. I won't live in the middle anymore. I'm walking out that door to clarity, to peace of mind, to leave the in-between behind. No more in between, I'm making a choice, I'm using my voice. No more in between, I'm choosing me. Finally, finally free. Yeah, no more in between, I see the best is yet to be. No more in between. And I know it's time for me to grow. No more in between. I've been seen choosing me. I changed the sheets for the first time today. Since you packed your bags and walked away, the we slept on, the ones we shared, the ones that knew how much we cared. I stripped them off and threw them in the bin. I couldn't bear to watch the sin of loving you, of losing you, of everything we go through. The mattress underneath was bare, just like the space you left there. Just like my heart, just like my soul, just like a story growing old. Just the sheets remain, nothing more of what we were, of what we were. Just the sheets remain cold and bare, just the evidence that you were there. And now they're gone, thrown away like the words you didn't say. Just the sheets remain in my mind, the memories I can't unwind. I bought new sheets, a different color. I thought they'd make me love another. I thought they'd help me start anew. I thought they'd see me through. But as I lay on them last night, I realized with all my might, the sheets don't matter, covers don't. It's what's beneath that won't let go, let be, let live, let rest. It's what's inside that needs the test. It's not the sheets, it's not the bed, it's the thoughts inside my head. Just the sheets remain, nothing more of what we were, of what we wore. Just the sheets remain cold and bare, just the evidence that you were there. And now they're gone, thrown away like the words you didn't say. Just the sheets remain in my mind, the memories I can't unwind. But I'm learning that the sheets are just a thing, the time and change can always bring new fabric, new texture, new thread to lay my weary head. It's not about what covers me, it's about what I can see in myself, in my soul, and becoming whole. Just the sheets remain, but not for long. I'm writing myself a brand new song. Just the sheets remain, but I'm okay. I'm going to find my way. Just the sheets remain, and that's alright. I'm gonna be alright tonight. Just the sheets remain, but I am more than what I was before. Just the sheets, just the past. I'm free at last, free at last. I tried to burn it yesterday. I held it over flames and prayed that I would have the strength to watch the last of you burning and touch. A fire of destruction, of release. I prayed for a heart's peace. I prayed to finally let you go, but my hands, they move too slow. I pulled it back before the fire could do what my heart required. I pulled it back and held it tight all through the lonely night. The photograph I cannot burn is a lesson I've yet to learn. Is the proof that you were real, is the proof that I could feel something deeper than the pain, something stronger than the a page I haven't turned. It's from our trip to the coast, the one I love the most. You're laughing at something I said, your arm around me instead of letting go, we're walking away. Back when we thought we'd always stay. The sun was setting, the sky was gold, a story waiting to unfold. Now it sits inside a drawer, the one I keep coming back for when the nights get long and cold, when I feel I'm getting old. The photograph I cannot burn is a lesson I've yet to learn. It's the proof that you were real, it's the proof that I could feel something deeper than the pain, something stronger than the rain. The photograph I cannot burn is a page I haven't turned. They say that fire purifies, that it helps you realize that the past is just the past, that nothing's meant to last. But fire doesn't understand the imprint of a lover's hand. Fire doesn't know the heart and how it aches to fall apart. So I'll keep the photograph, I'll keep it safe. I'll do the math of loving you from far away, of learning how to be okay. With photograph I cannot burn, with lessons I have yet to learn, with memories that stay and stay. The photograph I keep today. You're laughing at something I said, and I'm keeping you instead. Keeping you instead. Found it in a book the other day, a Valentine's Day card you sent me long ago, before the love had faded away, before you had to go. It's red and pink and full of hearts. You wrote inside my love, my life, my everything. You signed it with your name and drew some arts, little hearts and flowers, the whole offering. I remember getting it that February day. How happy it made me feel. I read it over and over, I put it away, thinking our love was so real. The Valentine's Day card is where my heart is marked, with memories of what we were before the world began to blur. It's red and pink and full of love, a message from the stars above. The Valentine's Day card is where my hope is jarred. I read the words you wrote again last night, to my one and only, my true love, my life. I love you until the end of time. I love you with every verse and red rhyme, and I true that turned out to be just a view of a future that never came to pass, of a love that couldn't last. The Valentine's Day card is where my heart is marked, with memories of what we were before the world began to blur. It's red and pink and full of love, a message from the stars above. The Valentine's Day card is where my hope is stored. I should throw it away, I know I should. I should let go of the good and the bad and everything in between. But the card is the only thing I've seen that proves you love me once you see, that proves you meant the world to me. It's evidence, it's proof, it's real, it's the only thing I have to feel. The Valentine's Day card will stay with me however hard it is to look at, to read, to hold a story that is slowly growing old. It's red and pink and full of pain, a memory I can't explain. The Valentine's Day card is where my heart is forever scarred. Valentine's Day card, a Valentine's Day card, a Valentine's Day card. It's been hanging in the closet since the day you went away. Your old leather jacket, the one you used to wear when we would go on drives on a Sunday when the day was gray, and you let me wear it when the cold was too much to bear. It still smells a little bit like you, like your cologne and skin. I put it on sometimes when I'm feeling low. I wrap myself in it and pretend that you are in the room with me, that you didn't have to go. The sleeves are too long for me, they hang below my hands, but I don't care. It feels like you're holding me again. I breathe you in, I close my eyes, I let myself pretend that we are still okay, that we are still amen. My mother says I should donate it, give it to the poor. She says it's not healthy to keep things from before, but she doesn't understand that it's the only piece of you that's left, that's real, that I can hold on to. The jacket you left behind is the only piece I find when the world gets too loud and I need to hide, when I need to feel you by my side. It's worn and old and smells like you. It's the only thing that gets me through. The jacket you left behind is the only comfort I can find. I found a receipt in the pocket the other day, from a restaurant we loved, from a happier time. We'd gone there for your birthday. I remember what you'd say. You said being with me was better than any rhyme or reason, better than any gift I could give. You said that I The jacket you left behind is the only peace I find when the world gets too loud and I need to hide. When I need to feel you by my side. It's worn and old and smells like you. It's the only thing that gets me through. The jacket you left me through is the only comfort I can find. One day the smell will fade completely. One day it won't smell so sweetly. Of you, of us, of what we were. One day the jacket won't occur. To me it's comfort as a friend. One day the jacket will just stand up in a box or in a pile, but that day won't be for a while. The jacket you left behind will always be a part of my mind. It represents the love we had. It represents the good, not bad. I'll keep it always, I'll hold on tight to the only thing that feels right, right. The jacket you left behind is the only peace I'll ever find. It's been hanging in the closet since the day you went away. Since the day. The first snow fell today, covering the ground in white and silence, in a soft and gentle sound. And all I could think of was winters that we shared, when you would hold me close and show me that you cared. You'd warm my cold hands with your own. We'd build a fire, we'd be alone in a world that felt like ours alone. A world that now I have to face on my own. The trees are bare, the sky is gray. It looks a lot like I feel every day. Empty, cold, and waiting for the spring, waiting for a new life to begin. The winter without you is the coldest I've been through. The snow keeps falling, falling down, covering this lonely town in a blanket of white and blue. The winter without you. I bought a Christmas tree, They say that spring will come again, that flowers grow through all the rain, that hearts can heal and love can mend, that winter always has to end. But right now, in the freezing cold, I feel like I am growing old, without the warmth of your embrace, without the love that time can't erase. The winter without you is teaching me to make it through the longest nights, the darkest days, in so many, many ways. I'm learning that I can survive, I'm learning that I'm still alive, even when the snow comes down, even in this lonely town. We're winter without you, we'll eventually be through. First snow fell today, covering the ground in white shade. Found out from a friend of a friend the truth you never told me, the truth that wouldn't bend. You had been seeing someone for months before you left. My heart was shattered, I was bereft. All those nights you worked so late, all those times you made me wait, all the lies you told so easily, all the ways you deceived me. I thought we were happy, I thought we were fine, I thought your love was genuine, was mine. But all along you had a secret life, all along you had another wife. Not wife, but lover, someone new, someone who wasn't me, who wasn't true to the promises we made, the life we shared, the truth you never told me, the truth I never dared. The truth you never told me is a story that now holds me captive, prisoner, slave to a love I couldn't save, because I didn't know the facts, because you covered all your tracks. The truth you never told me is the pain that now controls me. I think about all the signs I missed, all the times I should have insisted on knowing where you were, who you were with, all the times I should have called it a myth. Our love, our life, our everything was built on lies and suffering. You played me for the fool, you see. You made a fool of me. I trusted you with all my heart. The first Christmas without you, I didn't put up a tree. I couldn't bear the ornaments, the memories you see. I let the season pass me by, a ghost in my own home. I didn't send out any cards, I didn't want to roam. Through the parties and the gatherings, the joy and the cheer, I stayed inside, I hid away. I waited for the year to turn, to change, to bring something new. The first Christmas without you. I watched the snow fall from my window, silent and white. I thought about the Christmases when everything was right, when you were here beside me, when we would trim the tree, when you would hold me close and say you're everything to me. The lights on the houses, the carols in the air, they all just seemed to emphasize that you were not there, that you were somewhere else with someone new. The first Christmas without you. Without you was the coldest I ever knew. The snow kept falling, falling down on this empty, lonely town. The presents stayed under the tree that I never put up, you see. The Christmas without you was the saddest one, it's true. I try to go to midnight mass, I try to feel the peace, I try to let the season give my heart some release. But every hymn, every prayer, every candle's glow just reminded me of you, of what I used to know. I left before communion, I couldn't take the pain. I walked home through the snow, I walked home in the rain. That turned to ice, that turned to cold, a story that was getting old. I got home and sat in the dark, no lights, no cheer, just me in the silence and another lonely year. I thought about the stockings we would hang with care, and how you weren't anywhere. The Christmas without you was the coldest I ever knew. The snow kept falling, falling down on this empty, lonely town. The presents stayed under the tree that I never put up, you see. The Christmas without you was the saddest one, it's true. They say that time heals everything, that eventually the pain will bring a new perspective, a new start, a way to mend a broken heart. But that first Christmas, that first year, all I felt was you not here. All I felt was loss and grief, without a single sign of relief. The Christmas without you taught me how to make it through, taught me that I could survive even when I felt less than alive. The next Christmas will be different, I know. The next Christmas I'll let it snow on a heart that's starting to heal, on a love that was once so real. The first Christmas without you. I didn't put up a tree, I Didn't put up a tree. I drove past it yesterday, a little restaurant, the one with the red awning, the one we used to want to go to every Friday night, our special place, the one with candles on the tables, the one with grace. I saw that it was closed, a sign up on the door, permanently closed, thank you for your custom and more. I felt my heart sink deeper than I thought it could. Another piece of our love gone for good. I remember our first date there, how nervous we both were. You spilled your drink, I laughed, you called me sir by mistake, and we both laughed until we cried that night, that night. Our love was verified. The restaurant we love is boarded up, is done. Just like us, just like our love, just like the stars above that watched us fall in love that night, that watched us hold each other tight. The restaurant we loved is where our story was first shoved. We had our anniversary there, year after year. We sat at the same table, we held each other near. We ordered the same thing, we shared a piece of cake. We made promises that we couldn't make. The waiters knew us, knew our names, knew our order. They'd bring us wine, they'd cross the border of formal service and a friendship and a care. They knew us, they knew we were a pair. Now it's empty, dark and cold, a story that's already told. A building with no life inside, a place where memories hide. The restaurant we love is boarded up, is done. Just like us, just like our love, just like the stars above that watched us fall in love that night, that watched us hold each other tight. The restaurant we love is where our story was first shoved. I stood outside and pressed my face against the glass. I saw the empty tables, I saw the past flash before my eyes, so clear, so bright. I saw us there on every single night. I saw your smile, I heard your laugh. I saw the way you cut your food in half to share with me, because you always shared. I saw how much you care. The restaurant we love will always be a part of me. The restaurant we loved is where I learned to be. So happy, so in love, so sure of a future that would endure. But nothing does, not even walls, not even love. When the curtain falls, I drove past it yesterday, our little restaurant, our little restaurant. I spend my life looking for the missing piece, the one that would give me peace. I looked for it in your eyes, in your alibis. I thought if I could find the one who'd hold the sun for me, with me by my side, I'd have nothing to hide. But the missing piece was always me, the one I couldn't see. The piece that would make me whole was my own soul. I am complete, I am whole. I've taken back control. I am complete, I am free, finally, finally me. I don't need you to fill the space. I found my grace. I am complete. You see is the best version of me. I looked in the mirror and I found on solid ground the peace I've been searching for behind